Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is a part of the monthly portfolio update series that is made for the individuals invested with me on Etoro. During October, the portfolio was down 7.5% and for the year we are down 35.7%. We are invested in 6 companies: Alibaba, Warner Bros. Discovery, Berkshire, Prosus, Liberty Global and Porsche Holdings. We are also invested in KWeb, which is an ETF holding Chinese tech companies. The performance over the last 2 months has been worse than previous months. At the end of September, we had the Porsche AG IPO under the ticker P911. It was a historic IPO and one of the largest ever public offerings in the history of the European markets. The stock since the IPO has done extremely well and has gone up by more than 20% over the past month. There was a lot of demand for the shares of Porsche AG. What we witnessed was a company worth approximately 80 billion being carved out of another company also worth 80 billion. The expectation was that this would be a catalyst to demonstrate the value of the underlying brands held by Volkswagen. The fact that the market cap of Porsche AG is now almost equal to VW would imply that all the other brands held, such as Bentley, Lamborghini, VW, Audi, Bugatti, they all have a negligible value, which is not the case. The company that we are invested in is Porsche SE, which is a holding company that has a controlling interest in VW and by extension in Porsche AG or P911. By investing in Porsche SE, we are invested alongside the Porsche family, who I believe has started the process of unlocking the true value of the brands that are held by VW. By the end of this year or early January, it is expected that VW will pay out a special dividend from the proceeds of the Porsche AG IPO. Porsche SE will be a beneficiary of this dividend and will likely be able to reduce its debt taken on to acquire the shares of Porsche AG. We are down on the position and the stock price is very disconnected from the underlying value of the investments held by Porsche SE. And that is why I'm going to continue to stay invested until something fundamentally changes here. Next up is KWeb, Baba, Prosus, our investments in China, which have been collectively crushed during October, as there was fear stemming from the political and the macro issues. During October, I reduced our investment in Berkshire and Liberty Global in order to add to KWeb and Alibaba, with the higher allocation being in KWeb. I opted for a basket bet approach as what we are experiencing is an overall market issue rather than a company-specific issue. There is evidence that mainland Chinese investors and funds have started heavily buying Hong Kong-listed securities. Over the past month, the ownership has gone from 3.3% to almost 17%, a 5-fold increase in just 1 month. The government is also taking steps to encourage companies to engage in larger share buyback programs along with additional stimulus and incentives. It's been difficult to handle the volatility over the past 2 years. But as the sentiment changes and the fundamentals are back in focus, I believe that we will be rewarded for our patience here. As for our other holdings, there's not really much to report on Liberty or Berkshire. Both are continuing on as usual. We could see increased buybacks for both companies over the next year. Warner Bros. Discovery is continuing to integrate the post-merger company that was formed. We are likely going to see the stock price stay flat or even go slightly lower over the next 3 to 6 months until management is able to effectively deliver on the expectations. With that, I hope that you have a better idea as to how I'm viewing our portfolio. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or reach out to me directly on Twitter or on Instagram through the links in the description. Thanks for taking the time to watch the update and take care.